Welcome to day 3 of this IPL test match, I guess, between RCB and Mumbai Indians. We were hammered in the last session of day 2 and suddenly it is looking like RCB are just gonna run ahead with this game. 151 for 1, they lead by 152 runs in a somewhat low scoring match. We need wickets and quickly as well. On the mark, but they've just managed to find the middle of the bat over and over again. Pulls a full delivery, a misfield, and the AI, of course, has gotten really good at sneaking runs. Short ball off direction. I am sick and tired of getting smacked all around the ground. On day 2, I don't even know how many times we got smacked through extra cover. Full goes for a drive. He got the edge, but the wrong edge. Wanted an outside edge, not an inside edge. A little too straight. We have two fielders there. He's found the gap though somehow, and the lead continues to grow. There we go. That's the shot I saw over and over and over on day 2. And what's that? 150 run partnership, I think. This was actually a pretty good ball. Wonderful feeling. How do I punt someone in this game? That's been flicked again. I don't know how he's managing to find the gap. There's literally a short mid-wicket fielder so close to the batsman. And once again, the placement. Man, have they been so good on day 3 so far with their placement. There we go, finally. I don't even want to celebrate. That is a relief because this partnership was just getting a little too upset. It was like we couldn't even beat them. We finally get the second wicket. He had to do something dumb to lose his wicket, and that's exactly what he did. Flick very fine. This is probably 4 though. Yes, it is. He'll move on to 99. Punch down, and that will be 100 unless something miraculous happens. Of course it won't. They'll come back for 201 of just 156 deliveries. This innings single-handedly, I think, has taken this match away from us. Before this it was completely balanced. In fact, after the first innings they had a lead of 1 run, so that's been driven too well. I think that ball literally went through the bowler and into the boundary ropes. It was too full though. I'm trying to go for something magical, but nothing is working. Misses it completely. What a delivery that was. I think that is the most satisfying wicket I've taken with a spinner. Toss that ball up to the moon and we find the tiny gap between bat and pad. The ball is of course turning and I think it hit middle or even leg stump. I think that's how much the ball is turning. That is a dream wicket. Seriously, this might be the best wicket I've taken with spin because it looked real as well. Hits middle. Flighted up, walks across, ends up being a nice juicy full toss, and of course they're not going to let that slide. Look at that for turn. The ball is seriously starting to spin. Too much room given. Well, turn. I mean, maybe impact is outside leg, but I think I'm just gonna have to review it. But also the ball is turning too much, so if the impact is in line, the ball might be turning too much. Let's see. Hopefully we can at least get our review back, which we won't. That is actually pitching way outside leg. Turns, impact is umpire's call, and it is hitting middle of middle, but of course doesn't matter. We lose a review, and on top of that, it is not out. Misses it again. This time I think it was pitching in line, but I'm not about to waste 2 reviews in 2 balls. So let that go. Comes back in, misses it again. Is this out? The umpire finally raises his finger after 3 shouts in the same over. That's been hit with the angle. Anytime I'm even a fraction too straight, they're sending the ball to the leg side boundary. Outside edge over Googly. That literally turned square. It pitched outside off and I think it would have missed leg stump as well. That's how much the ball is turning. Flighted up. That was too full for a slog sweeper. Does not matter. He's middle that. I'm surprised that didn't go for 6 though. Edged and another one. This has been a very successful morning for spin. That is the 3rd wicket with a leg spinner. Look at that. Again, nothing special. Gets the outside edge. He's trying to overhit it, which is what it looked like. He tried to go big and we finally get him back into the sheds after scoring 127 as 24 fours. Outside edge, or maybe it went off the toe. And it'll go for 4. That's a good shot. That is a really good shot. Just pushed in the gap and it will be 4. Edged. And that is beautiful. That is just perfect. It gets a nice tiny outside edge against a leg spinner. Everything just looks so good there. Flighted up. Turns enough. And there it is. Just something had to go wrong. That's a rule in this game. Turn misses. Is this gone? It is not. Edged and another one gone again. Spin. This was a nice thick edge. And even 3rd slip had to, actually 4th slip had to dive and take it. Misses that, man. Suddenly the tables have turned. Misses it, goes down the leg side. First remove the bails and then appeal, my man. This has been hit with the turn. I don't know why the field is changing. I think for impact players, every ball the field just changes automatically. Turn, some real turn there. That's been hit all along the ground. A very responsible shot. These are very useful runs for RCB. That's too much. That ball has just popped off. Inside edge goes between pad and pad, almost through the keeper. And first slip still somehow takes it. I don't even know how he knew where the ball was, but we will take it. This partnership was starting to grow annoying. Edged and edges it back onto his own off stump. This has been a very good test match for everyone. First day fast bowlers dominated, second day batsmen dominated, and here we are, day 3, spinners are running through the batting lineup. Look at that again, too much turn to even get the outside edge. Misses. That was a half tracker, did not deserve a wicket, but I guess that is enough on this pitch. Again the ball turns enormously and gets middle stump. 8 wickets for Kant Sharma, 26 overs. We bowled him a lot, but it worked out in the end. 250 they put up, which is not bad. After what, they were 180 for 1. Now we need to chase 251. If we do so, it will be the biggest score in this test match. And looking at our spinners turning the ball all over the place, I am a little scared. So maybe we have to attack the fast bowlers. Short ball pulled. This field did not work in the first innings. It's not going to work here. It is never going to work. He can't pull anywhere straight. And goes the other way, beautifully bowled. And beaten again when chasing after it. At least I'm not outside edging these balls. Goes for a pull, under edge, the keeper stops it. Tried to play another pull, of course. The game decides to play a drive on its own. How close was that to the off stump? Very dangerously edged. I mean, that was a really good ball. Should have just left that one alone. Instead, I tried to prod, get the outside edge, and there's no one at first slip. Full. Well, this ball was at least there to be driven. They haven't bowled full a lot. Everything has been good length. Finally, we get a somewhat loose ball, and we put it away. That's been driven again. This should be 2. Thought there would be misfield, but no. Leading edge and gone. Usually leading edges don't carry, but this time it's come from around the wicket and gotten a wicket. That was a bad ball. That was on the pads. That wasn't even on the pads. That was going down the leg side, and I've somehow managed to edge it to extra cover. That is a talent in itself. Hit and hit really well. Awful ball. This time no half measures. We've gone aerial as well and cleared the fence easily. 100-meter hit. I don't know if it was 100 meters, but it was a big hit for short. Short delivery, and I've glanced it fine. This might be 4. Yes, it is. 6 and then 4. And a no ball. Well done. Flicked. But now they have some protection through the leg side, so we're going to have to run a lot. Try to send that ball to the moon and miss completely. Too far away. Should just leave that. That could only end badly. Missed again, but this I think was there to be driven. Strays on the pads yet again. Didn't even have to hit it in the air this time, but that is an option, and it has worked well once. Short, top edge. Early, it looked like that ball was traveling. It was fast, but only 137 k's. Another leading edge, doesn't carry to anyone thankfully, and we will sneak through for a run just like the AI. Edged, but it goes in front of square. Had to hurry there. Why were you so slow? Edged, beautiful. Another very traditional test match wicket, but this was a half volley. I mean, edging a half volley after you batted for some time. How is this happening? And they still have a pack slip cordon. It works out for them this time. 7 of 34. Another play and a miss. Just chasing balls outside the off stump. Is it full? No. Wanted to hit it much straighter. We're gonna have to hurry. We'll put in the dive and get through. Full. That was an inch away from the leg stump, literally. It will be cut off. Some really good fielding. Good partnership in the field as well. How did that happen? That has gone off an inside edge towards square leg and is absolutely raced away like a bullet. That was a cutter. Came back in sharp. But the thing is, look at that. Completely mistimed shot, but it is in the cap, and of course it's just no one there. Pulled in the air, risky shot. That was not that far away from that fielder. I mean, it was barely a meter away. Now the leading edge, of course, but thankfully he was standing far away. Doesn't carry. Pushes it across. Not bad. Was not even anywhere near edging it, so. Shot yet again. Ideally played. Could not have played that shot any better. Now things are starting to get a little easier. Driven. Well, I've been playing and missing that ball a lot. This time we get the middle of the pad. Flighted up. Played. It just went nowhere. The ball just stopped on its own. 2 full, 2 straight, and 2 dumb as well when it comes to field setting, as I've said countless times. Show the face of the bat and just a little push, and these small boundaries have given way to a lot of boundaries. That's been tucked. And it'll run away for 4. Very surprising, but we'll take it. A completely risk-free shot. Well, I don't know if I can say that with the amount of leading edges we've had this innings. No, I've gone chasing after a lot of balls outside the off stump. Thankfully, they haven't really cost us. Come on. I mean, even if you tried, I don't think you could bowl a ball worse than that. A tap down the ground, and this will be 4 as well. I think this partnership starting to grow and we're starting to dominate. Things are getting a little easier now. We're just 150 runs away. Short ball, top edge, knocks his helmet out. Wait, no. I sent him back. How is that a run out? I mean, I sent him back before the bowler even had the ball in his hands, but of course, batsmen in this game can't drag their bat. Actually, he stopped before even reaching the crease, waited for God knows what. And this amazing partnership comes out in the dumbest of ways, and it wasn't even my fault. That's a good shot. I think we might have found the tiny gap. Yes, we have. Can't bowl that full, my man. 52 of 62. That strike rate has gone down just a little, but still impressive. 83. Oh, nearly 5 runs, but the keeper with a wonderful take. Yet another leading edge. This one was a very close run, but we'll get through. He wasn't even standing at the circle, he was close in. Another inside out drive almost. We played that shot quite a lot since he's come around the wicket, and it has worked nearly every time. Short ball, but pushes it across. We could have gone for a ramp. No, I mean it went where I wanted it to, but not off the middle. An outside edge, but in the end looked like it went exactly where I wanted it to. No, that's not what I wanted. Why can't these batsmen play what I want? Wanted to play a drive, instead goes for a cut. No, come on. Foot goes in the wrong direction. The shot choice is poor. I don't know how. He just tried to defend the ball. Instead of going towards the offside, he goes towards the leg side. I missed this as well. No, this isn't out. How is this out? That was a half tracker and the ball is literally turning all over the place. There's no way this can be out. The ball has to be turning too much, or the impact has to be outside off, or even both. There's no way this is out. Look at how far outside the off stump it is pitching. And still somehow impact is in line, and the ball, come on, the ball wasn't turning only that much. That should be missing leg stump, but all 3 reds, come on, no way. Well, Tim David is gonna play for both teams now. I don't know why he's still in MI's team, but he's the only batsman we have in our impact players reserve. So, well, you're gonna have to bat for both teams. That's been punched down. Very, very, very well timed, surprisingly. Now, I mean, we still can win it. We're still the favourites, I think. Solid in defence. 50 overs, 161. We're looking... Oh, that is the end of day 3 as well. But since we are only 90 runs away, why don't we continue and finish this match off right now? Shot almost goes back onto the off stump. Very close there. The run rate has dropped dramatically, but we've been good when we try to be aggressive. What was that? How late was I and how fast was that ball? Edged, good, ideal, still outside edge the ball. This is starting to get old really fast. Another wicket to a spinner. Come on. And I played with the turn as well. That's a good shot. I might have found that gap that we have been finding quite a lot. This time the fielder will stop it. We're gonna have to run. I mean, the target is actually looking a long way away. Edged again, pops off. The second slips or first slips hands. Thankfully doesn't go back to the keeper. In fact, it'll go for 4. Very lucky. I will take it though, because you've not been very lucky these last 15-20 overs. Edge and another drop catch. Well done. 2 overs and 2 drops. That's nicely tucked away through the leg side region. Useful runs. 4 more. And what, we are 75 runs away now. Missed that, but come on, this should be turning too much. There's no way that is out. Thank God. I mean, these last 2 days, how many wickets have spinners picked up? 8 for us. That's gone. I have almost middled it to gully. That is an unfortunate, very dumb shot at absolutely the worst possible time as well. Edged another one, 2 in 2. Well, spin continues to dominate, and this match has once again turned on its head. We've had 2 or 3 twists through this match. This might be the last one though. Unless we manage to win from here. Now I have to face a hat-trick ball. Left that. If that was anywhere near the stump, he would be celebrating his hat-trick right about now. Hit. Well, I'm gonna have to do this. Let's start being aggressive and hope it comes off. 6 runs, which is actually quite a significant amount of runs when you are just 60 runs away. Try to flick that in the air, miss it completely, but thankfully it is going down the leg side. This match might go right down the wire. Yes, no, misfield. Everything great about cricket 24 in just one ball. Flicked, and it is away from that fielder. Not that far away, but enough. We don't go back into the sheds. Inside edge, we'll take it 2 consecutive boundaries. Very well done. We are once again coming back. Turns. Should not have tried that, but being aggressive worked out so well. I thought it would work against spin as well, not like anything else has worked. Oh no, that might be the end. Is that too high? Maybe. Edged, gone. Well, that is a fitting end. I did nothing wrong. Ideally timed. At least the game tells me, but it will be the end. RCB come back strong on day 4. All it took was 1 session. And again, spin dominates. But this was an amazing test match actually. Because batsmen got to shine, fast bowlers got to shine. And of course, spinners ended with what, 15 wickets in 1 day. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see some more test cricket with actual test playing nations, click the video on screen to see one of the most entertaining test matches I have ever played in a game. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.